What's your environment? Is it toxic? Is it complacent? Or are you always inspired? What's your work environment? Well, I'm the boss. Okay. What's your work environment? What would they say? What would they say the work environment is? Would they say it's a 4, a 6, an 8? You're the leader. You set the speed. What's the work environment? Okay, now if you tie this back to the beginning of executing your growth plan, and a growth plan is intentional, your growth plan should match your goals specifically for this year. Now you can start to tie this together, all of this. Do your circles match the goals? Do the mentors you're asking to meet with match the goals? Do the environments match the goals? Right? So now this is taking a couple weeks worth of information, trying to tie it all together. Week 1, which was 3 weeks ago, of executing your growth plan, it talked about a couple words that were important. Intentional and growth plan, which means plan for your growth. Okay, so sorry for the handwriting. So those of you guys that are doing growth and development professionally, personally, spiritually, all of it, was that done with an intentional plan? Based on what? So if you set a plan out for this year, here's my goals for this year. I want to do this, and this. Your growth plan should align with that. So for example, if in your main goals for this year is to be in a beautiful, loving, caring, mutually blah, 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 blah relationship. You can tell that's on my list, right? Whoa. Some of the books, some of the podcasts, some of the events need to align with that. And if they don't, if you don't have a goal for that, then why are you attending or doing or reading anything about that? It doesn't make sense. Or another way to look at it is, you have no goals related to the stock market, nothing, zero, so no connection. But you're attending events, or crypto, let's say, but you're attending events that are Web3 and this, why are you attending that shit? Oh no, my friend said I should go. Why you? Now, if you had a goal this year, I want to have full mastery and understanding of the topics of all things Web3, NFT, crypto, etc., then yeah, you should be headfirst in all of that, consuming information. Because that's an intentional plan for your growth. Okay, back to here. The last few weeks, we've talked about now your circles. Circles. Okay, do your circles match your goals? So if your goals are the lead, and you have an intentional plan for growth, the things you're consuming to match your goals, well, do your circles match your goals? Does your environment match? Does your input match? That's the one we talked about heavily. What's input? Content. Does the content you're consuming intentionally line with your goals? Otherwise, you should not assume you're going to achieve those or grow yourself exponentially. Now, I will asterisk all of this, and we'll put a little, I guess, over here. You can do any of it for fun. Just don't kid yourself and say you're doing it because you're trying to get better. Right? So it's like if you're putting time into it, it's okay to do this. Well, why'd you go? I don't know. a bunch of hot ladies there, they like NFTs. So I went, okay, you did it for fun. Got it, okay. As long as you don't kid yourself to go, I went to that event because I'm getting better at NFTs. For what? What are you getting better at NFTs? It has nothing to do with your fucking goals. I went to that event because, it's got to line up. If it doesn't line up, you'll stop doing it, is what I'm trying to tell you. You'll stop doing growth if it doesn't line up with your goals, because it's not going to help you get there. Then you're going to start saying things like, I don't have time. I don't have time to listen to the podcast. I don't have time to attend Growth Wednesday. I don't have time to read that book, because you've been spending time in the wrong place for growth. This is a weird topic, right? There is a wrong place to spend time for growth if you're totally maximizing and hacking your results. All growth is good. It's all good. Right? Go to church, it's all good. All of it's good. But if you're like, I need some secret sauce. Here's some secret sauce that worked for me. I'm extremely disciplined. I believe, A, that growth is a multiplier. I then have an intentional growth plan that allows me to get to my result faster because I'm extremely disciplined. I don't read a book. I don't go to an event. I don't listen to a podcast. I don't do any of that shit that doesn't directly align with my goals right now for the next 12, 24, 36 months. I don't touch it. Unless it's for what? Fun. But I don't lie to myself when I get there and be like, oh, I'm growing today. No, you're not. Well, you are. It's little, but not towards what you're trying to really achieve.